Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International.
Certainly a good toss to win. He would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too. How will the bowler respond?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Drilled that one away. Needs a direct hit. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, they lose the second wicket and it's a long way back to the pavilion, and you can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pereira ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes over the top with that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. No, terrible shot. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Pereira gets plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Can he get the 50?
Swept away but finds the fielder. Trouble!
The batter brings up his half.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That is quite extraordinary. Maxwell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 88 for 3.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Sharma, the left armour, is the new bowler from the VVS Laxman end. Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That just drifted down leg side. Picked up really early and just flicked that off the pads. It raced away. Nothing the fielders could do.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. 14 runs added there. Hyderabad, 102 for 3. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? And that's gone. Amazing catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Misses everything.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
8 runs added in that over. Hyderabad, 110 for 5. Going with pace now. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball? That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was... Captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Maxwell, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it, though. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Reddy, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Too good. That is huge.
This innings rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, and it's not to be.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Livingston, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Edged.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
And the innings comes to an end. Hyderabad will need 184 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the field with a great shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Edged, unplayable. Everyone's gone up. Javed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nicked it. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Hyderabad are 9 for 2. Ali from the Shivyal Yadav end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Thick edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Boundary last. Ball, what's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Some adjustments to the field.
Big edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, amazing delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Massive outside edge. Shah has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Edged. What a ball. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Brilliant diving stop. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Good fielding out in the boundary. What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Hyderabad, 25 for 3.
4 gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends.
Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edge, but it drops safely. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Hyderabad 50 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Livingston looks plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This could be out.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Labuschagne, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Khan from the Shivyal Yadav end. Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And caught. That's just superb. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming into bat at number 7.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edge, but it drops safely. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ali, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive 6s and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Extremely comfortable win, just